Hi. Today we're going to talk about the amount of racism that persists in our country. I grew up in this country, India, as a person who is dark skin tone. So, I heard a lot of stuff, jokes, people just randomly coming up and saying stuff to me. And back then, I thought it was normal because I had no idea that this was racism. Nobody told me that. And all the media which I was consuming, like movies, shows, serials, and stuff, all were ridiculing people who had dark skin tone. My pronunciations are bad, I accept, but we are talking about a completely different matter over here. And back then I thought it was okay because that was so normalized. Today I went on my phone and I was just scrolling and I came across this video with a very beautiful dark skin tone person, and she was from India, and there were comments underneath her post of so many random Indian guys who are calling her different names which are not acceptable. And these people are not even kids, they are not like 13 or 12. These people are full on adults. There are people who are probably like 34, 45, 50. There are people who are 18, 19 in her comment section not telling stuff which shouldn't be appropriate to tell to a person. In our country we have normalized internal racism so much that sometimes the people who are victims of these, they don't even realize what's going on. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to share awareness about that these days, but still a lot of people are not aware. They think it's okay to call people names, and it's just so sad to see that, because my skin tone, right, you can see that in the camera, it is like probably like 2 or 3 shades darker than that, because my camera for whatever reason whitewashes me, and I should really replace this phone. I just know, but right now I'm not doing that. Anyways, so it's really sad seeing people of my own race being racist to their own people. That's just very sad to see. And I don't know if in the future they are going to change, but to any girl who's out there watching with a skin tone familiar to mine or any other kind of skin tone, I want to tell you that your skin tone is beautiful, and the beauty or whatever it isn't always about the skin tone. It's all not always about what's outside. It's always much more than that. And I have worked so hard over the years. I'm 18 right now, and I've worked so hard over the years to feel comfortable on my own skin, and I'm not going to stop doing that. I will continue to work on myself. I'll continue to disconstruct the internal racism these people have put inside me. And my generation is going to be, in my family, my generation is going to be the last generation of people who had to endure this. I wouldn't stand still when my children or people below my generation have to go through some kind of racist comments like this from their own family relatives or people they know. I wouldn't stand still and be, just doing nothing when people in my own family or people I know have to face comments like that. I would make sure that my family, the generations who come after this, doesn't have to be exposed to people like that. And if people like that come towards, and I will speak back, I will take a stand for them. And I hope that all of us do. And I hope that all of us can break the cycle rather than being like all the previous generations. And I don't think a lot of people, who are racist realizes that realizes what's going on, honestly. Some of these people doesn't even realize that how much some of their words can hurt the other person's emotions. And I hope that if you ever have been a racist person before watching this, I hope you change that. I hope you think about each and every word you say to another person, because that's gonna affect their mental health, and that's not okay for you to call other person different names. It's not okay to do that. So that's it. Love you. Take care.